That unpleasant smell coming from your kitchen sink is a common problem. It usually means something is stuck down there. Tiny bits of food, grease, and oils get washed down the drain every day. Over time, these particles build up on the inside of your pipes. This buildup creates a perfect home for smelly bacteria to grow. The bacteria munch on the old food and release stinky gases. That's the odor you notice when you are near the sink. It's a sign that your drain needs a good, deep clean to wash away all that gunk and stop the smell from getting worse. Another big reason for drain odors is something called a P-trap. This is the U-shaped pipe you see under your sink. Its job is to hold a small amount of water. This water acts as a barrier, blocking sewer gases from coming up into your kitchen. If you haven't used the sink for a while, like after a vacation, this water can evaporate. When the P-trap is dry, there is nothing to stop those bad smells from floating right into your home. A dry P-trap is an easy fix, but it can create a very strong and unpleasant odor if you don't know what is causing it. Sometimes the issue isn't just buildup, it's how your pipes are working. If your pipes are draining slowly, it gives food and grease more time to stick to the sides. Slow drains mean there is likely a partial clog forming somewhere down the line. This blockage traps water and debris, making the bacteria problem even worse. In kitchens with a garbage disposal, the unit itself can be the source of the smell. Food particles can get trapped on the blades and inside the chamber, where they start to rot and create a really foul odor that seems to come from deep within the sink. Understanding the cause is the first step to fixing the problem. It could be simple food buildup from daily cooking, a dry P-trap from lack of use, a slow drain that needs attention, or a dirty garbage disposal that's holding on to old food. Each of these issues has a simple, natural solution. You don't need harsh chemicals to get your kitchen smelling fresh again. With a few basic ingredients you probably already have, you can tackle these smells and get your drain working perfectly. It's all about cleaning away the source of the odor. You don't need to buy expensive or harsh chemical cleaners to get rid of drain smells. Your kitchen pantry already holds everything you need for a powerful natural solution. The star of the show is baking soda. It is a fantastic natural cleaner because it absorbs odors and is slightly abrasive, which helps scrub away grime inside the pipes. Next, you will need white vinegar. The acid in vinegar is great for breaking down grease and killing bacteria. When you mix baking soda and vinegar, they create a fizzy reaction that helps dislodge stubborn buildup stuck to your drain walls. Hot water is another essential tool, but it's important to use it correctly. You will want water that is boiling or very close to boiling. The high temperature helps to melt and flush away grease and oils that have solidified inside your pipes. Never use boiling water on PVC pipes if you are unsure. Very hot tap water is a safer alternative. A little bit of salt can also be helpful. Coarse salt acts like a natural scouring agent, scrubbing the inside of the pipes as it washes down. Finally, have a lemon or some lemon peels handy for a fresh, clean scent afterward. For a little extra cleaning power, you can add some dish soap to your toolkit. A good grease-fighting dish soap can help break down stubborn oils and fats that water alone can't handle. It works with the hot water to dissolve the greasy buildup that causes so many drain clogs and odors. You will also need a plug or a drain stopper for your sink. This will be used to trap the fizzy baking soda and vinegar reaction inside the drain, forcing it to work on the clog instead of bubbling up into your sink basin. Putting it all together, your natural drain cleaning kit is simple and effective. You need baking soda to deodorize and scrub, white vinegar to dissolve grease and disinfect, and boiling water to flush everything away. Salt can be added for extra scrubbing power, and a lemon will provide a fresh citrus finish. A bit of dish soap can boost your grease-fighting ability. With these simple household items, you are fully prepared to tackle those unpleasant kitchen drain odors without ever reaching for a bottle of harsh chemicals. It's safe, cheap, and incredibly effective. Now that you have your natural cleaning supplies, let's get that drain sparkling clean. Start by boiling a full kettle of water. Carefully pour the boiling water directly down the drain. This initial flush will help melt and loosen any grease or oils that are clinging to the sides of your pipes. It's like giving your drain a hot shower to prepare it for the deep clean. Be very careful when handling the boiling water to avoid any splashes or burns. This simple first step does a lot of the initial work for you. Next, it's time for the fizzy cleaning action. Pour about 1 cup of baking soda directly into the drain. Make sure as much of it as possible gets down into the pipe opening. Follow this immediately with 1 cup of white vinegar. As soon as you pour the vinegar, you will see and hear a fizzing reaction. Quickly place a drain plug or a wet cloth over the drain opening to trap the reaction below. Let this mixture bubble and work its magic for about 15 to 20 minutes. The bubbles are scrubbing the inside of your pipes, breaking down food and grime. After letting the mixture sit, boil another kettle of water. Once the 15 or 20 minutes are up, remove the plug and pour the second pot of boiling water down the drain. This will flush out all the loosened debris, baking soda, and vinegar. If you have a garbage disposal, now is a good time to clean it. Throw a few ice cubes and a handful of coarse salt down the disposal. Run it for about 30 seconds. The ice and salt will scrub the blades and the inside walls. For a fresh scent, finish by grinding up a few lemon peels in the disposal. Finally, if you suspect your P-trap was dry, it is very easy to fix. Simply run the cold water from your faucet for about a minute. This will refill the U-shaped pipe with water, restoring the barrier that blocks sewer gases. If you have a double sink, make sure to perform these cleaning steps on both sides to ensure both drains are clean and fresh. This complete process tackles buildup, disinfects the pipes, and leaves your entire sink area smelling wonderfully clean without any harsh chemical fumes. Once your drain is clean, you want to keep it that way. Long-term prevention is all about creating good daily and weekly habits. Every day, after you finish washing dishes, run hot water down the drain for about a minute. This helps flush away any fresh food particles or grease before they have a chance to stick. Avoid pouring cooking grease, oil, or coffee grounds down the sink at all costs. These are the worst offenders for creating clogs. Instead, pour grease into an old jar, let it cool, and then throw it in the trash. Establishing a weekly cleaning routine can make a huge difference. Once a week, repeat a simplified version of the deep cleaning method. Pour half a cup of baking soda down the drain, followed by half a cup of vinegar. Let it sit for about 10 minutes and then flush it with hot water. This quick weekly treatment prevents major buildup from ever forming. You can also create a natural drain freshener by freezing vinegar with small pieces of lemon in an ice cube tray. Once a week, toss a few cubes down the garbage disposal and run it for a fresh scent and a light clean. There are a few common mistakes that you should always avoid. The biggest one is using harsh chemical drain cleaners. These products can be very corrosive and may damage your pipes over time, leading to more expensive problems. They are also harmful to the environment. Another mistake is using the garbage disposal for things it can't handle, like fibrous vegetables, celery, corn husks, starchy foods like potatoes or pasta, or bones. These items can clog the disposal and the drain pipes, creating a smelly mess that is difficult to fix. If you have tried these natural solutions and the bad smell or a clog persists, it might be time to call a professional plumber. A persistent odor could be a sign of a bigger issue deeper in your plumbing system, such as a blocked vent pipe or a problem with the main sewer line. A plumber has the tools and expertise to diagnose the problem correctly and fix it safely. But for most everyday kitchen drain smells, these natural methods are all you need to say goodbye to odors and hello to a fresh, clean sink.